And we're going to show you something about an asymmetrical horn. So let's take a close-up look at this cabinet. It's a two-way cabinet. You can see we have a 10 over here, and we've got a 1-inch horn here. And this horn is an asymmetrical horn. What's really cool about an asymmetrical horn when you're using in a PA application is that it has a very tight pattern here and then a wider pattern down here. What that means is when you're standing right above the cabinet, it's very, very tight this way, which means that the sound isn't going off onto other microphones. And then as you move back further away from the monitor, it's wider that way so that the horn will be able to cover more of where you're standing away from it. That's what's really cool about an asymmetrical horn. We're going to do a close-up on this horn, however, just to show you something. If you're setting up this horn, sometimes if you're new at this, it may get very, very confusing. Because when you look at it, this looks as if it's tight here, and you're thinking maybe this is the 60-degree part of it, the bottom part here, and then this top part you might think is the 90-degree part, when in fact that's not the situation. Because it is following this path here, and because of the length of the frequencies, this is where the 60-degree is. Down here, if you can imagine, just like a hose on a water, when you put your thumb on the cap of a water, when you squeeze the pressure, it spreads outwards, just like a regular water hose would. That's the same as what's happening here. So this is just something for you to consider. This is how you recognize it. It's 90 degrees here, and it's 60 degrees up here. Now if we go a little bit wider on this particular cabinet, you'll see that there's a base here, top hat for it going on a stand like so. Okay? Now this horn is rotatable, but because of where it is going to our good friends down at Morningside, that they may not get as much of an opportunity to be twisting it around, taking the grill off and taking the time. They've got to do all sorts of different setups quickly. So the primary design of this particular application for where this is going to for the customer is a monitor. But quickly it can go up as a stand. Now we've got a pair of them over here. And let's take a quick look. Okay, so what we have here is two left and right speakers. We've got the 60-degree pattern here and here. What you want is to have your horns close together so they can couple when you're looking to get a lot of volume on the stage. You can also tilt it a little bit like this so that the waves couple like so, and you're able to go with the microphone up here like this. Again, you can see this is the base, so you can use it if you're using a PA application on stands. You'd use it left and right as so. That's pretty much it. These grills can come off, and you can of course rotate the horn if you want to use it in a PA application like this. But for the most part, for this particular customer down at Morningside, our friends down there more than likely aren't going to be flipping horns around too often. They've got a variety of different applications, and this setup is primarily the right setup for them. With our company, we can customize the cabinet for you. So if you want a top hat at the end here, so it can be standing upright, whatever you need, we're happy to do. Any challenges you've got in sound, we love challenges. That's why we are Doyle Custom Enclosures. Thanks for watching. Any questions, feel free to send them to us. All the best for now. Bye-bye.